Today, we're going to build a 3x3x3 house for 8 Sims in The Sims 4. And I got nothing more to say about that. So, let's start, shall we? Oh, we freaking shall. And here we indeed are on the lot. I got my beautiful Sim self over here in her catfish outfit because I need her for testing. Because not only am I going to build a 3x3x3 house for 8 Sims, I'm also going to make it functional. Because otherwise, it will be no fun. So, you know, I need her for testing. She's here. She's ready. She only got 9,000 simoleons to her name. As you know, life is good. But alright, you're all. Without further ado, let's build this 3x3 box. So, 1 floor, 2 floors, 3 floors. Boom, shamalam. And oh me oh my. That is indeed a very, very small house. How are we going to do this? Because we need some beds and they take up 3 tiles. Oh, I see. And then we of course need some sort of way to get up the floors. And I think maybe a ladder would be best for this. I mean, we could put the staircase outside, but I feel like that's cheating, you know? So let's go for the ladder. And I'm going to place it there for now. And then we indeed need some more beds. All right, so we have 2 beds now. So many more to go. But maybe we can squeeze one more in here. Now we got 4 beds for 4 people. And then we also need another ladder for the 3rd floor. Oh, where are we going to put that? Interesting. I think that the ladder needs to be in the middle because you do need 2 more bunk beds. So for certain dudes, I think that that is okay. Or no, hold on. The ladder needs to be like that because the sim goes out this way. I see. Oh, but no. Oh, this is so confusing because for the sim to get up the ladder, they need to go this way. But there is a ladder over there. Yet again, very much interesting. All right. But you know what? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beds. So we got the beds ready. That we do. We got something going on for us. But what are we going to do about this ladder? Hold on. What if I put the first ladder over here? Because, oh my gosh, that's right. I also want to squeeze in a bathroom and a kitchen in here. Because I want this weird old house to actually be a house. Not just a bunk bed storage room, you know? And we can squeeze in the bathroom over here. That's good. But where are we going to have the kitchen? Oh, maybe we could squeeze in the kitchen underneath the bunk bed. I feel like that can work. But then we're left with a -1 bed. I mean, could we squeeze a ladder over here? Again, no, that doesn't work because they need to get out on the sides. Oh, this is so confusing. What can I do? What can I do? Actually, what can I do? Maybe, what if I put in a bassinet? That's allowed. Nobody said that that was not allowed. And a baby doesn't really do anything in The Sims. It doesn't have to go up and down the ladders. So, that's good. And when the baby grows up, they're gonna move out. And that's not my problem. You know, I think that that is good. But we still haven't solved the gosh darn ladder situation. So what can we do? I mean, the ladder can't be over here. I mean, the ladder could be over here, but then we will lose 1 precious tile. And can we afford that? I don't know. Okay, what if the ladder is over here? And then, we do something. Oh, what can we do? Can we put the bunk beds up like so? In like a weird L-shaped formation? That is not functional, is it? But maybe it is. It could be. If I just go like so. And Miss Nora, you better come over here. Can you get up to this floor? No, she can't because we don't have a door. Whoopsie dipsy. But now we do. Right. Nora, can you get up to this floor? Ooh, she can. That's good. And now comes the moment of truth. Can you sleep in this bed? Oh, she can. What? I had no faith in that. But that's good. Ash, not now. Okay, but can you sleep in that bed? She can. Can you sleep in the beds underneath? Unknown color, not now. Okay, she can. And then the other bed? She can. I made a functional house. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beds. What a day it has been. Okay, can you sleep in these 2 beds? By the way, okay, she can with the top bunk. But what about the bottom bunk? Can you? She can. Good. And then, just to make sure, can you sleep in that bunk bed? She could and she can. Oh, the welcome wagon. No, not now. I'm testing out my new house. Get away from me. Don't be angry. I'm sleeping. But alright, good. We got that popping on. And now for the bathroom, just to test out the bathroom. You know, just in case if they changed anything. I don't know. I'm just gonna put the shower over here, toilet over there, sink over there. Boom, bam, schmuck. Can you take a shower? Oh, she can. She can use the toilet. Yes. And the sink? Double yes. Good. And now she's hungry. Well, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Because Nora's gonna put it in the kitchen. And I have no idea if this is gonna be functional. I don't know. But could we potentially put in a mini fridge over here? I mean, I know that we're not gonna be able to put in the stove, but all you really need is a fridge. Because then you can eat a quick meal. So can you eat some cereal? Oh, she can. Beautiful. Oh, that's so lovely. And you know what we also can do? We can put it in the living room. And what I mean by living room, I mean a chair. So if I just squeeze one in over here, will that also work? Can you sit in that chair? She can. Good. Can you sleep in the bunk bed? No, she cannot. Is it because of the chair? Yes, it was. I see. So we can't have anything right here. But I think we can have some stuff in the back there and maybe underneath the ladder, but not right there. So we gotta keep that in mind when we decorate this place. But you know what? You know what? I have made a functional house for 8 Sims in a 3x3x3 space. Look at this. It looks ugly, but functional. Boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom. We got a bathroom and a kitchen and a living room. You don't need a living room. I don't even have a living room. Oh my gosh, I don't have a living room. I see. I don't have a living room. So you know what? For that reason, they do not need a living room because I don't have a living room. Great, mates. So now, now that the functionality is done and dusted, let's actually try to make this place look nice because it is really needed right now. Really needed. What do we want to start with first? And oh, I left the bowl. It can't be deleted. What am I going to do with this bowl? I don't... Gotta put it over here, I guess. Gee. But what do we want this tower to look like? Because it is gonna be a tower. I mean, look at it. That is a tower. But what vibe, what style are we gonna do today? You know what? You know what we can try? What if you do a little bit of Enchanted by nature? I think that would be kind of cute, wouldn't it? That has potential. If you just also put a roof on that, it'd have a little bit of a potential. I'm seeing the motions in actions right now. Okay, it looks kind of weird with the roof like that. But if you take out the eaves a little bit, that doesn't look right. So what we can do is copy the roof, put it on there, take it down, and then do a little bit of that. And now it looks like a witch's hat, which is always good. I feel like that, yeah, that could be something. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. And then for the doors and windows, we're also gonna go with the Enchanted by Nature vibe. For the door, oh, let's go with that door. In what color theme though? Enchanted by Nature has some great color themes, but maybe we can go with that one today. Yeah. Oh, I have missed this pack actually. So many great memories. Then we can go with the Shrek windows too. You know what? That's gonna be a great old tower. So those are some columns, boom, boom, and the columns can only go up to there. Well, that's not great, but maybe we can hide that up now that I think about it. Yeah, we can probably hide that up. And by the way, what are we gonna do about the inside? I'm not done with the outside at all. I'm just, sketching everything out. For the inside, you know what? This whole house is going to be Enchanted by Nature because I just realized how much I love this pack. So it's going to be one full-on banging Enchanted by Nature pack. House. TM. Not by Nora. And then for the bathroom, we can go to a mossy stone with also the beautiful toilet and the matching sink. And we are going to keep that shower because we need that shower. That's good. And then for flooring. I do not want this flooring. So I think what we can do instead is maybe put in these tiles. Yeah, that works out. I like that. But then for the bunk beds, what are we going to do about the bunk beds? Because Enchanted by Nature does not have a bunk bed. So what bunk bed would match this style? The vibes that we're going for today. I mean, we got the horse ranch, we got the werewolves one, we also got this one. That's kind of witchy-watchy, fairy-like. Maybe, you know what, maybe we can go with the werewolves one. We got the moons on it. You know what they say about moons? Not much. But you know what? That can fit in here. And I'm going to copy that for all the other beds. And I'm also going to change up the ladder. There we should go. I always forget to do that. And then this situation over here, my gosh. A horrible, horrible situation can go like so. How am I going to make this pretty? Maybe I can size them down just a little bit. Like 0.9. Because it will still be usable then. I know that for a fact. We can go like that. You know what? That is okay. That's fine by me. And then also for the ladder. For the ladder, I mean, this ladder does not fit in here. So maybe we can switch it out with this one. Yeah, that's more of the vibe, the fairy vibe. Yeah, okay, good. Beauty, beauty, beauty. I think that this is the vibe of our house. This is the style. We've sketched it out. We know what's hip-hop happening now. So, let's for real begin with the decorating and the furnishing. And I think, you know what? First of all, I think I want the house over here because I want a cool little pathway. And maybe we can even have like a river over here. Ooh, that would be cool. I'm gonna remember that for later because let's first of all start with the inside. Or do we? You know what? Let's not begin with the inside. Let's do the outside because I got inspired to do the outside. Yeah. Let's do that. And what I'm thinking first of all for the outside, I mean, who is this family actually? And why do they have a baby? Who is this family that lives here? Very important question. I mean, we first of all got the baby and the parents of that baby, they are sleeping right there. And then we got the teen of the family that is sleeping right here. And why does she sleep right there in the common room? Oh, she has to sleep right here because she got IBS. So she has to stay close to the bathroom. That's the reason. And then we got the... whoever we got up here. Some other peeps of the family that I will figure it out later on. But anyways, this house. What can we do? I think first of all, I want this house to be on the foundation, because that would just make this house even taller, wouldn't it? And that's what we need. And I'm also going to put in some massive foundation. Maybe this one. I like that. And then we also need a staircase. And for this build, I can't add any more tiles than the 3x3x3 that we already have. So we can't have a nice old terrace moment going on. We can just put up the staircase. Interesting. That looks kind of weird, doesn't it? What if we do a 3-tile staircase? That looks even weirder. You know what? They're just gonna have a 1-tile staircase. That wouldn't really hurt them, would it? No, it wouldn't, because there are 8 people that live in this teeny tiny tower. That would not hurt them. And we could always put some plants besides that to make it even less awkward. Don't you worry. But enough of the windows. The windows. Where are we gonna have these windows? Very much interesting. I mean, we do need a window to the bathroom because they need to air the bathroom out because of this person right here. And then, it's gonna be a problem with the windows because we have a bed on every single wall. You know what? I think that in the end, it doesn't really matter. In the end, it didn't even matter. But maybe we can have a window over here and maybe another window over there and one over there. Oh, it's all empty on this wall. Oh no, it would be cool with a window right there. Oh, but the bunk beds. You know what? What if we just do not care about the bunk beds? We can hide them up. That's what we could do. We're just gonna hide them up on the inside. You know what I wish? Either Sims or Better Lives. Whoever is first, I will take it. But if one of them, both of them, could have like a function where you had a window on the outside, but not on the inside. Because that is a big problem for me. Because I need my windows on the outside, but they do not work on the inside sometimes. Whoever does that, I will love the most. But right, we got our windows popping on everywhere we go. I love them. They're beautiful. They're my children. And then maybe we could also put up a balcony right here. Yes, that we can do. That just brought this whole building to another tax bracket, didn't it? Good. Oh, you know what else we could do for this build? Something that these people really deserve. An outside space moment. TM. And what is that, you may ask? Well, that is going to be a beautiful roof right here for an outside space moment. And for the outside space moment, they're going to have a grill and a little sitting area. That is not cheating because you have the grill outside. It would not be good to have the grill inside. All right, that's going to be a massive roof. I have to pull the sides a little bit in. Oh, even better. And then also, of course, we need to put up some columns to support this roof. That is a weird old roof, isn't it? But I did my best. And then, I mean, the roof is kind of lackluster, isn't it? So what can we do? Maybe we can put up some vines. And ooh, what if we try to put up some of this? Some branch steering lights with some vines. And is there a fire alarm going on right now? I don't know. I can't hear it anymore. And I also can't smell anything. So it's probably good. But the vines and the fairy lights, they could be something like so. I mean, they are poking out a little bit, but I'm going to fix that. But they could be something like that. I do like that. I feel like I do. Yeah, I do. Speaking about vines, you know what this house needs. You know it. This house needs some vines. And I'm gonna put it all over the house. Because come on, this tower needs the vines. Like, there's no question about that. It needs the vines, and it needs it now. And that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna pop it on there. And I have to say, I love this. That is so magical. I put up so many vines. Think I put up too many vines? But can you put up too many vines on the fairy house? Don't think so. I mean, one of the vines is sticking through the roof, but don't you worry, because we're gonna fix that. Because we're gonna put some plants on the roof. Oh, what if we also put up a dormer? Yo, that would be so cute. Then we can also have one in the back. Whoop. And then also maybe a chimney. This chimney, of course. The scraggly chimney. I love that. That is my favorite chimney, by the way. But maybe you also want something on the top. What if you have the chimney on the top? No, that's weird. What if you slice down the chimney? Just to get a little bit of a spike. Just sort of like that. I mean, you can barely see it, but it gave something. There's something to this build, you know? And then we can also try to hide up that spot with some planting. Look at that. Our weird old vine going through the roof is now gone. We got some beautiful plants instead. I like that. What else can we do for this build, by the way? Maybe something fancy. We can put up some lights. Some of these fairy lights. That we can for sure do. And what about some mushrooms? Would that be cute? Maybe that would be cute. What am I doing too much? No, that is cute. Come on. I like that. And I'm never wrong. I mean, I am wrong sometimes. Which, by the way, if you saw my last video, I talked about the World Cup. And I said that Norway was not going to win against Brazil. And then we did win against Brazil. Which, by the way, in my defense, I am not used to our football team being good at football. I didn't know they could play ball like that. I didn't know. So I would like to apologize to everybody. Oh, maybe we can put up some sparkling. That would also be fun for a great old house. But you know, Norway's going to the next round in the World Cup, and they're gonna play against England, which this time I'm just not gonna say anything, because who knows? I don't think I even care at this point who wins. I'm just happy to be here. Really. I had no idea that we would go this far. But anyways, here is our beautiful house. We got our mushrooms, we got the lights, we got the many, many vines. And I think that this is the true beauty. How does it look like in the nighttime? Wow. I don't know what I was expecting. But here it is. Alright, what more do we need for this place? Interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do a little bit of sketching to plan this all out for our landscaping. So first of all, we do need a walkway from the staircase to the edge of the lot, and that can go something like so. And then I do also want a moment over here, and what that moment is gonna be, I don't know. But I do also want some sort of river, because rivers are cool. They can also use that to bathe in, which I think is a good idea, since there are that many people living in that teeny tiny house, having to share one shower. You know, I think that is good. So we can have some sort of river over here, and then in the back here we can have some sort of planting moment. Then we can also have a planting moment over here, and then the trash bin stuff, that can maybe be over there. Yeah, that looks beautiful. I love it. And of course, we need our grill moment over there. So I think, yeah. I think that is our plan. Planting, river, trash mailbox, pathway, moment. Good, let's do that. And I think first of all, let's start with this little moment over here. And for this little moment over here, we do need a grill, as I promised you. So what grill would they have? We have this one. Maybe not today. That's kind of big. I mean, they would for sure not have this grill. But I mean, I think that this one is too much. They're more of the flower power people. So what about that one? They even got some flowers on it. Oh yeah, that can work. And then we're also gonna put in a teeny tiny table, because that's all we can squeeze in, really. I mean, I could make the roof a little bit longer, but I think that that's gonna be so weird. So we're just gonna do like that. With maybe also, now that I think about it, I'm gonna put a trash bin out here, because I think that we can't put in the trash bin inside of the house. I have my doubts, but I think not. So just in case, we'll put it over there, so you don't have to walk all the way over there to the trash bin area. You know, like that is good. I think that that is a good decision by me, you know. Yeah, good. And now for all the other stuff. And we were gonna have a pathway from the staircase to the edge of the lot. And what pathway do we want? Maybe the couple together? I think that will fit this place the best. And how are we going to do this? I want this pathway to have a little bit of a twirl. That is not the right description for that. But if we just start it off over here, and you just twirl it around. No. We start over there, twirl it a little bit around. No. Like so. No. Nora, stop. Stop it right now. Gotta go. No, it's not gonna go like that. It's gotta go. No. It's gotta go like so. No. Gonna go like that. No. Nora, lock yourself in. You're gonna be locked in. Oh, gee. It is in fact gonna go like so. Something of that sort. I need to do the shading a little bit better, but that is the start. We got my twirl. We got a pathway. Good. The base of our pathway is up. I mean, we of course do need some more details for this pathway, because I do want some stones and some flowers and whatnot. But I'm going to do the planting in the end, because right now we need to get all the elements in. And what is our next element? Oh, that is the beautiful river that they're going to bathe in. So let's see. I wanted the river to go something like so. It's not going to be a river. It's going to be a pond river. But anyways, enough of noodling. Let's make it happen. If I just go... Oh, like that? Maybe. How will that look like with some water? Ah, it looks beautiful. I need to make some teeny tiny little tweaks though. Make it a little bit bigger maybe. Taper off the ends a little bit. And I think we're onto something. Something like that. I think that is a good start for a river that's not a river. It's a river-shaped pond. Yes. And then for a river-shaped pond, I do like to frame in all of my waters with some rocks. And we're of course going to do that again today. And I do like to use these boulders. But we got to think about something. And the thing we got to think about is that these Sims are going to use this pond to bathe in. So therefore, we need to find a rock that's not going to disturb the pathing. And I think this one, yeah, that one, that is not going to disturb the pathing. Because as you can see, it doesn't have any of the green squares. This one does, this one doesn't. So that is good for the pathing. So what if we just layer up the boulders, just right along our pond, then also lower them into the ground with tool mod, and we will get something like so. And I think that is good for the pathing, because now they can get in here or there. And that is always good. And now we can just do whatever we want with all of the other spaces. So I'm going to use some of this, and of course put in a little bit of that. These sort of rocks, just all around the pond, just like that. It kind of looks like a panini. No, it looks like a banana. No, it looks like a hot pepper. It does. A really weird one. Because what did I do over here? I don't know. But this is what happened. That is the baby pool. For the baby. Yes. Okay, we got our pond popping up. And I'm, of course, gonna put in some more plants afterwards. But we got that element done. What is our next element? Oh, that is the trash bin and the mailbox. And that was gonna be right over here. And let's see, what do we want? I mean, we of course need this one for the mailbox. For the trash bin, of course, this pack did not come with a trash bin. Why would they? But what would be the best? Maybe this one? Or that one. Yeah, I think that is the best one. The woodsy one. They made it themselves. Good. Another element done. And what is the... what was the next one? Oh, that was the happening over here. What can be over there? Think, Nora, think. Who are these people? I mean, we don't really know, do we? You know what this looks like? It looks like the tower from the Mummies. And I don't mean the blue one. I mean this one. And yes, this is my oven mitt. But Nora, if you just zoom in on that. Zoom in on it. That tower right there. It kind of does look like it, doesn't it? It does. I mean, if you just forget about this part right here. Kind of does. Oh, and they even got the bridge that's in the Mummies. Hey, Mummies live here. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Focus, Nora, for goodness sake. People are going to click out. They're going to PMO all over the place. And they're going to click out. What can we do? I mean, this is, of course, a very planty family. I mean, look at the build. And they also like the nature. Because of that pond. They swim in that pond. They bathe in that pond. They love that pond. So maybe they would have something to do with plants. So therefore, maybe we can put in a planting moment. That seems like a good choice. And I want it in this corner. That's for gosh darn sure. Or maybe we can make like a little cool formation. Like if this one is over here, and then we just align these up correctly. So something about like that. Yeah? What a great moment that was. And then maybe we could have like a half circle of something over here. And what can that be? Oh, hold on. Do we have some stone tables? Oh, we do. Ooh. I don't know where I'm going with this. But can we put these stones in a half circle like that? And then what if we put some plants on that good old half circle? How about that? I kind of like it. Kind of reminds me of a cult though. It's giving off those cult vibes. But I do like it. Yes. Yes, I do. I do like that. I'm happy about that. And then we can also have some plants around that. And this creepy old tree. I mean, they most definitely would have that. With also a stool for some reason. What else can we do? Woo! We can put up a debug fence that is broken off. Just kind of like a little piece like so. It's been there for centuries. And they still have it. The rest of the fence is gone. You know what? I think that is a good deal. But now for the details and all the planting and stuff like that. I'm ready for it now. We got all the elements. And now it's time for the planting. And I think we're going to start with a pathway. And first off for this pathway, I do want to put up some pathing rocks just to give the pathway a little bit more life. Just kind of like so. I gave it some more life. I like that. And then I think we can also have some rocks to frame the pathway in. So maybe we can alternate with these rocks and also the base game ones. And just frame it all in with our good old rocks to end this room. Boom, boom, like so. We got our rocks in, but we're still not done. Still kind of empty. And for that emptiness, we're going to put in them plants. And for the plants, I do like to put in these little tufts. The tufts of grass. They just give so much life. Every which way. With also some cute old flowers. Just by the side. Maybe some more flowers as well. I don't know. Yeah, we can do that. Cool beans. The plants are in. But you know what? We're not going to end it there either. Because we are also going to put in some mushrooms. Because we have already established that these are mushroom people. So we're going to put in these tiny mushrooms. With also the magical mushrooms. Oh, these ones. Big red one. That one too. Oh, because some other ones were here too. Oh, we're going to put in all the mushrooms. With also maybe some lights inside of the mushrooms. Because if you put on the nighttime mode. Ooh. We get some beautiful lights. Wait, they're already lighting on their own. Well, I did not know that. Well, I do not need the lights then, I guess. I see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna put up my mushrooms. Gee, I did not know that. Here I was, trying to do my mushroom light trick. But, the mushrooms do not need me, I guess. But I will there is a beautiful pathway with our beautiful mushrooms all over here, all over there. I like that pathway. That is a magical pathway. I'm happy with that pathway, actually. It looks so magical, doesn't it? Okay. Nora. You did the pathway. Good. And now for this pond. Jiba he, jiba do. This pond. I think first of all for this pond, we can put in some algae. Just by the sides there. Some over here, some over there. I'm gonna lower them down. But we're also gonna have some lily pads. Because those are always cool and magical. And I always have a great time with them. Just like that. And then for the planting. What are we gonna do for the planting around this pond? Maybe we can put up some of this for the grass. Just to make some little grass patches. And then I think we can also put up some more rocks. Just to make it more lived in and lively. So it's not that flat. And maybe maybe some other plants as well. Maybe some mushrooms. We need a lot of mushrooms and some lights to light up the world. I think maybe then, maybe could be a good pond if I focus up into real good, neat and nice and neatly. What was that, Nora? I don't know. I'm focusing. I'm making my pond. But okay. Here's a pond. A magical pond. And I do love it. I put up so many colorful plants. Not many, but some of it. Like some over here, some over there. Ooh, I do like it. It's so magical. I'm so happy right now. This is just what I needed. It's a magical moment with a little stump chair. The mesh stump chair. Oh, I like that. It's so cozy. But okay, now for this area over here. We need to do some planting over here too. I'm going to put in some dirt. And then I'm going to put in my plants. And I'm just going to put in the same plants that we had around the river pond and around the pathway. Because if I didn't, that would be kind of weird, wouldn't it? So, you know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up my lovely, lovely plants around this moment, whatever this moment is. It's a cult moment for these cult people. And you know what? I think that these cult people are going to love this. Ooh, look at that good old circle with my jellyfish lambs. This is our garden moment with our great old mushrooms. By the way, I'm just lost for words. Because I've used so much time putting up these plants. And I like it. It's so magical, colorful, love it. And you know what? In the same smack, since I'm already on this planting roll, I'm going to put some plants around this house, in the back of the house, and also at the back of the pond with a big old tree. And I'm yet again going to put up the same plants. Because why wouldn't I? You know, just like that. Golly golly me, what a yard they have. I want to live there. This is so cute. Got a big old tree over here with some mushrooms. And also got some mushrooms in the back. This great old moment. I don't know what's happening over here. I did something. Got some logs and everything. Oh, cute place. And you know what? You know what we also need? We need some butterflies. And we can put in the jelly butterflies. There's some places. Maybe we can also have some fish in the pond. That is always... You need some fish in this pond. They need the fish to eat, okay? That's the food that they eat. Great, great, great. This is a lovely house. And let's see how it looks in the nighttime. Ooh, cozy on nighttime. This is cute. Come on, you guys. This is cute. Imagine living here with your whole family, 8 of you in the same tower, enjoying this beautiful moment. Oh, this is great. Oh, by the way, you know what I just realized? I did not test if this pond is actually functional. Right. Okay, then let's do that. I am crossing all my fingers and toes. If this is not functional, I'm gonna cry. Because look how beautiful that is. But alright, let's test it out. And of course, my sim is too poor to move into the house again. Well, move in now. Bam. And alright, Nora, are you ready to bathe in the water? If you can't do it, she can't do it. Right. I was about to say that if she can't do it, I'm gonna throw myself out of the window. But I'm glad I didn't say that because I don't want to do that. Okay, well, why can't you? She can? Wait, what? Can you? No, because of that bush. What bush? That bush. That one. All right. Can you now? She can. Hey, problem solved. Good and done. Wait, excuse me. This likes natural living? I think not, because this is your home. Gonna bring your whole family over here? No. Gee, can't believe this. But alright, landscaping done. Now it's time for the inside. And I'm excited. Yet again, Nora is excited. And my game crashed. Right. Thankfully, I saved though. But I was so happy in that moment and I got taken right back down again. Absolutely amazing. Let's try this again. But alright, I'm back into the game again, and we are gonna do the interior. And I think first of all, for this place, we need to figure out what can be under the bed and what cannot. Because we could not put in the chair over here because of the pair thing. So what can we put in here? Can we put in the basket? Does that work? If you go to bed, little Nora. And she can't. Okay. Well, can we put in the basket over here? Will you go to bed then? Yes, she can. Okay, so we can have stuff underneath there, but not over here. I see. But what if we put in a small item like this one that only takes up a quarter tile? Will that work? Can you sleep in the bed now? She can. Okay, that's good. So we can indeed have items on these tiles, but not these tiles in the front. Right. Good to know. By the way, I also need to check. Can we have items in front of the door? Can you get in and out of the house then? No. I see. But that beautiful male. What if you had that over there? Instead, I guess. That's great. Well, can we put up a picture over here? Or is that also not gonna work? Can you get out? Oh, she can. Okay. So we can put up a picture on that wall. But not my beautiful male. I see. Where did my shower go? Oh, I lost my shower. But right, we have figured out this mystery, and I now think we can do the decorating for real. And I'm actually, Miss Nora, I'm actually gonna kick you out of the house because I hate the money sound. But I'm gonna move you back in again. Don't you worry. Goodbye. Now we can build without her lurking around in the shadows. But righty-o, we're back in here again. And you know what? For one of the walls, we can have another color. Like that one. Yeah, we can do that because that gave the space a little bit more, something that we need today. But now for this beast over here. What can we do? What can we do? I mean, first of all, we need some knickety knacks on our mini fridge. So we can maybe have some jars and whatnot. Ooh, and also tea set. That would be lovely. Just like that. That is kind of cute. And then for over here, we could have a basket. Just right underneath the ladder. With maybe also a bucket for some unknowable reason. I felt like this place needed a bucket, okay? But then, my golly me, what are we gonna do over here? We can put in items that are pretty small. I mean, it worked out with these books, so why not put them in again? And then we can also maybe have some books on the wall. And what more would they have? Maybe they would have some potions that they made from their garden. And they're poisoning people. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? And then we couldn't have any wall hangings on this wall. So what if we squeeze it over here? Our good old coat rack with the hooked on storage and some bags if I can squeeze them all in. I mean, I kind of did. Kind of did. This is a very squeezed in place. But yet again, it's 8 people living in this house, okay? With also a picture collage over there. And then on this wall, we can have this painting. That's okay. That worked out. With also, can we use some of this from that event thingy-tangity that I didn't really understand? Oh, we can have this fan. That's kind of cute. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Good and neat and nice. And you know what? I don't think we can put in anything else in this room because that's gonna ruin up the pathing. And we also can't really squeeze that much else in this room. So I think we're done with that room. Golly me. Let's start working on the bathroom. And for the bathroom, we can have this shower caddy. It's not a shower caddy. It's a shower something. And then we also need a curtain for that window. Ooh. I mean, we do have the curtain that came with the window. But I don't think that is the best for that toilet. You don't want a curtain touching you while you're on the toilet. That's not good for anybody. So what can we do instead? What if you put up the canvas curtain and they can just roll that down when they're on the toilet? I feel like that could be kind of funny. I kind of like that. We gotta keep that. With also some toilet paper and this thing. I don't know why we can have that. I saw that and I thought, hey, that's a great item. But where are we gonna have the towels? The big towels. It can't be by the shower because I mean we need some dry towels. So where are we gonna have it? Above here? Next to the toilet? I mean, sure. That seems like the only place we can have it really. So that's gonna be there. Boom, bam, boom, bathroom done. Can't put anything else in there. So it's done. And we're moving up to the second floor with the baby. Oh, the baby. What are we gonna do up here? I mean, I think for starters, let's paint one of the walls this color. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Give it some pop. I like that pop. That was a good choice by me. But further on for this room, what else can we do? Because we don't really have any floor space at all. But we need to put something in this room. So actually, what if we try to put a shelf right here with something on that? Ooh, you know what? Maybe these new books from that event thingy-tangity. We can maybe put that on the shelf. With also a little flower. And then we could also, of course, put in a scraggled up rug. And that did a lot for this build. Didn't it? Maybe not a lot, but it did something. And then you know what? Underneath the bed, we could have some little knickety knacks. Like some of this maybe. Ooh, and a calendar. Maybe the calendar doesn't really fit in with this vibe. But they need a calendar. And you know. And then I think instead of a nighttime table, they can just get this pile of books that I've sized down. I mean, sure. Again, we barely have any floor space. And you know what? Above the bed, we can have these very lights. I don't like so. Maybe I should alternate them with that one. No, I don't think so. That's gonna look weird. We're just gonna have like that. Maybe that's too much, but I do kind of like it. So you know what? We're gonna keep that. And then for the baby corner, what are we gonna do for the baby? Where are they gonna put the baby stuff? Maybe they can have the baby stuff on the shelf again. Because we really don't have any floor space. It's also a potted flower. This is the baby's most favorite flower. They keep it right there. Instead of having a teddy bear, this baby has flowers. I mean, alright, sure. That is the baby. With also some paddling oars. Boom! Boom, boom, shamaloom. And with those paddling oars, I think that this room is done. We can't fit in anything else. Kind of a cute room, though. And now now up to the third and final floor. For the third and final floor, what are we gonna do? Oh, you know what we need? We need a dresser situation. That's right. I mean, I think that we can't squeeze in a normal dresser. That's for sure. But what we could do is to put down a backpack, because that is somehow a dresser, and maybe a trunk, costume trunk. They will love that. Gonna size it down, put it over here. There's maybe also some more books. That seems good and nice. But also beautiful rug. But then, what are we gonna do in that awkward hole? We can't have anything functional, because this is not gonna be functional. They can't reach it. So what can we do? Maybe we can have a big old plant, and we can put the plant on the stool. Now, would that be something? But is that gonna be a bad idea? It's kind of like that. I mean, it seems like a bad idea, but it also feels very fitting for this family, doesn't it? The plant family. They would have a plant in that awkward corner that they can all be near during the night time. I mean, sure. Why not, with some more lights? I like that, maybe. Or it can be like that. I don't know why, but it seems fitting, and they need a night light if they're gonna read their books. So yeah, they can have that. And then on the wall, they can have some mushrooms, some plants on that. With some postcards. Kind of like so. And maybe we can have another mushroom over here. Maybe. Ooh, that is cute. Ignore the windows. I have given up on the windows. The windows does not exist. Okay. But then for the beds underneath here, they can have a stack of books with some postcard cluttered on the wall. And you, my friend, you can get this collage with this nice old reading book. Oh, and then we can also have another picture collage over here. It's sort of like that. Oh, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. With some more curtains. Okay. You know what? I think that this room, the third and final floor, is also done. What a beauty this is. True beauty for sure. And that means that this whole house is done. Finito done. Maybe I should do some test playing of this house, because of all the kitty knacks that I put in. Maybe I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And then we're going to do the house tour. Great. Here we are, and we're gonna test this build. Nora, I hope you're ready. Please do not disappoint me. Okay, so first test. Can you walk into the house? She can? Good. Can you sleep in the bed? Oh, she can. Beautiful. Radio, next test. Can you eat some cereal? Oh, she can. How wonderful. And I'm guessing you can also wash your hands? Yes. And can you take a shower and go to the bathroom? She can. Amazing. Next test. Can you get up to the second floor? She can. Can you sleep in this bed? Oh, she can. I thought she couldn't, but she can. Can you sleep in the other bed? No, she can. On to the next test. Can you get up to the third floor? She did and she could. Can you sleep in all these beds though? Please say you can. Okay, she can sleep in that bed. And that bed? Vlad, not now. And she can sleep in that bed. I mean, it looks kind of weird because I sized it down a little bit. But you know what? We will take it. Look at this house. It's a disaster. You can sleep in that bed. Wonderful. Now you can get out of this house. Because now I'm going to do the house tour. And welcome. This is the house tour. I should probably do this in live mode, shouldn't I? Because it looks so magical with the butterflies. Okay, well, I'm going to do that. And this is how it looks in live mode in the nighttime. Because it's 3 a.m. So we got to wait for the sun to come up. But it looks so cute in the nighttime, doesn't it? With all the butterflies, all the lights. Me oh my. Look at the build. Oh, it looks so cute. And let's wait for the sun to come up so we can see some more, Any day now. The sun is coming. The sun is here. What is happening in the back there? Got some lights? I don't know. Interesting. But anywho, here is our house in the sunlight. Our beautiful tower. Look at it go. With all the bajillion plants on it. Oh, it's so cute. And then we also have the beautiful pond area over here. The tree in the back. And I just realized it is autumn here. It is fall. So all the plants are kind of dead. Nora, what are you doing? Gee, okay. Well, now it's not that colorful anymore, I guess. But we have this planting moment. And also the pathway. It's on a poppin'. With also the back of the house. With all of the butterflies. Hey! What a beautiful day on this day. Okay, but then if you step into the house, we shall see the very, very cramped room. Oh my gosh. With the beautiful kitchen, the teenager bed, with the IBS problems, this wall. Oh my gosh, this is so cramped. With the bathroom, beautiful bathroom. Then up on the second floor, we have this beautiful bedroom with a nursery over here. They got everything they need, these people, and got everything they need. But if you go up to the third floor, we have the third floor bedroom. And yikes me, I can't move because if I move an inch, I'm gonna go flying. Oh, I'm trying. Okay, it's working kind of. But this is the bedroom. And then we got some beautiful plants with this wall over here. And our beautiful Teresa. Whoa! Goodness gracious me. But alright, that was the house tour. And now it's time for the outro. And this is the outro. Welcome. If you for some reason want to download this house, you can. It is up on my gallery. And my gallery ID is JustNoraGaming. Woo! And if you also want to see more of me, you also can. I have my second channel where I do stuff. And also I have my Twitch channel where I also do stuff, but live. And you know what? Don't forget to like, subscribe. Because it really does help me out. So thank you. But only if you want to. Only if you want to. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.